Hello traders, you are welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. So are you tired of chasing trades, getting stopped out and feeling like the market is working against you? What if I told you that the market is what if I told you that the market is not random? What if I told you that it is manipulated by smart money? Well, and if you learn how to trade, you can start trading with them instead of against them. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down a complete smart money concept trading strategy that actually works here. I'm going to be looking at it step by step. If you're serious about improving your trading, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dive Forex trading content. Okay. Now, before we dive into the strategy, let us first understand what smart money concepts are. SMC, which is the short form of smart money concept, is a trading approach that is based on how institutional traders, also known as smart money, move the market. So unlike retail traders who rely on lagging indicators, smart money uses liquidity, order blocks, and market structure to plan their trades. So if you have ever seen price suddenly spike and take out stop losses before reversing, an example that we can see here, where we had a spike to the downside. You can see this particular candle. We had a spike to the downside. And then, of course, those who had entered a buy trade, those who had entered buy trades probably around here, thinking that price will just reverse immediately. And maybe they had set their stop losses just below, just some pips below the support. They would have gotten stopped out by this stop hunt. And it would have been even painful, knowing fully well that price eventually continued in your direction. Because just see, after this, price went back all the way up to this point. So this was a stop hunt. This was a stop hunt. So if you have ever seen price suddenly spike and take out stop losses before reversing, that's smart money grabbing liquidity, right? So now let's look at some key components of SMC, okay? One of it is market structure, understanding trends, break of structure and change of character. And then secondly, liquidity, which is knowing where stop losses and pending orders are positioned. And then finally, order blocks, which are institutional zones where smart money enters their trades. So now that you understand what SMC is, let us break down the trading strategy that actually works. This strategy follows a structured approach, combining liquidity, order blocks, and market structure shifts, to identify high probability trade setups. So here's how it works. Yeah, the first step is to identify market structure. All right, you have to identify market structure first. Determine the trend. Okay, are we in an uptrend? Make sure that your trend is clear. All right, do not assume. Okay, look at what the market is saying. Do not assume. This is a clear uptrend, as we can see. Market is making higher highs and higher lows. So just look at the market structure. Are we in an uptrend or a downtrend? Then look for a break of structure, BOS or CHOCH, which is change of character. A break of structure confirms trend continuation. All right? A break of structure confirms trend continuation. You can see, for example, you can see what we had here. You can see a break of structure. It confirms trend continuation. Can you see that? You can see that when we had price break above this, it actually continued in the upward direction. When we had price finally break above this, it continued in the upward direction. So break of structure confirms trend continuation, while a change of character signals a possible reversal. So after we had price climbed all the way up to this point, we noticed that a change of character happened, right? A change of character happened. We can see that we had price, we can see that we had price break below this zone, right? And then retested this, continued in the downward direction. So we had a change of character, right? Initially we are having higher highs and higher lows, and then suddenly the character changed, the character of the trend, right? The character of the market changed, right? And then we had a decline to the downside. We had lower highs and lower lows beginning to form. Now, the second step is to locate liquidity zones. Okay, buy side and sell side liquidity. We've talked about that in a previous video. You might want to check out. You might want to check that out. We actually talked about the buy side and sell side under the video master liquidity concepts. Okay, so if you want to learn more about liquidity concepts, you can check that video out. We already talked about it in that video. Okay, so basically you should be looking for stop loss clusters above highs and below lows. All right, look for buy side and sell side liquidity. Okay, and then talking about liquidity grabs, price often sweeps these zones before moving in the intended direction, which is the example that I highlighted there. Where is it again? I found an example here. Yes, you can see that we had price spike to the downside. It broke below this support temporarily before the price reversed back upwards. So be looking out for liquidity grabs. Okay, and then third step is to find order blocks. Now, what is an order block? It is a zone where institutions place large orders, often marked by the last bullish or bearish candle before a strong move. All right, before a strong move. So how do you use order blocks? You wait for price to retest these levels after a liquidity grab. Okay, for example, we had a liquidity grab around here, right? And then we can see that price came back to retest that level. After price retested that level, you can see that we had a notable upside again. Can you see? Had a notable upside. All right. Then now you get your entry confirmation. Wait for liquidity sweep to happen. Okay, price should take out liquidity before entering at an order block. All right. Well, after you get, or maybe you get a confirmation after the liquidity sweep, then you can enter once you have a bullish confirmation. If it's in the direction of a bullish move, or if it's in the direction of a bearish move, then you get a bearish confirmation. Okay, so by following these steps, we are trading with the institutions and not against them. Ensure you always get your candlestick confirmation. All right, look for rejections or engulfing patterns at the entry zone. Make sure you get your rejections. Make sure you get your patterns, please. If you want to enter a buy, make sure you get a bullish candlestick pattern. If you want to enter a sell, make sure you get a bearish candlestick pattern before you jump into the trade. It is very important. All right, it is very important. So now let us apply this strategy. Let's say if we can just give a hypothetical example, right? So the first step is to identify an uptrend, all right, with a clear break of structure. Now, guess what? We have an uptrend here, right? We have an uptrend, and then we have a break of structure, right? You can see we had a break of structure here. We had another break of structure here, right? You can see we had a break of structure here again. So basically, you identify the uptrend with a clear break of structure. Then you find sell side liquidity below recent lows. All right. Now let's just use this first one as an example. Now this was a recent low, right? This was a recent low, and you can see that we found liquidity around here, right? So you mark the order block near that liquidity zone. Okay, you mark the order block near the liquidity zone. Then you wait for price to sweep liquidity. You can see after this happened, after this, you can see this rejection week. After that happened, then you can enter at the order block with confirmation. You can enter with confirmation probably around here. You can enter after this particular candle formed. All right. Then you can set your stop loss below that liquidity, grab. You can set your stop loss below this rejection candle, right? And then for your take profit, since it is in the direction of the trend, there is a possibility that we are going to have a significant upward move. Okay, but you can just use resistance zones, to target your take profit. You can actually use resistance zones, okay, notable resistance zones for your take profit. All right. So this approach helps us avoid false breakouts and ensures that we are trading, at the best possible price. And that is the complete SMC trading strategy that actually works. Now you understand how smart money moves the market, how liquidity, plays a role, and how to use order blocks for high probability trades. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more powerful Forex trading strategies. Let me know in the comments, have you used SMC before? What is your biggest struggle with smart money trading? Okay, let us talk. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Happy trading.